Hi, my name is Domingo Garcia, and I am the chairman of the Ludec Adelante PAC and one of the co-organizers of Mega Marcha 2025. We are announcing that we are marching tomorrow for a bipartisan immigration reform package and to fight against of the lies that have been coming out of the White House and from extreme elements of the other side. The fact of the matter is almost all immigrants are law-abiding, tax-paying, working people here in the United States. We support getting rid of any immigrant or any person who commits a crime. So that's not the issue. The issue is protecting our democracy, protecting what the Statue of Liberty stands for, that this is a country of immigrants, protecting our Constitution with liberty and justice for all. And unfortunately, we've been seeing attacks against immigrants, people being snatched off the street by people in masks that claim to be ICE agents. These are unconstitutional acts that we have not seen before. People being deported to countries where they're not from and being put in prisons in El Salvador and in Louisiana. And we think that needs to stop. And we want to change the debate starting tomorrow. And that's why we are marching. And we believe this will be the largest march in the United States this year to ask Republicans and Democrats to pass bipartisan immigration reform and finally fix the immigration system that is broken here in this country. Mi nombre es Domingo García y estamos anunciando que mañana a las 1 de la tarde vamos a comenzar la mega marcha en la Catedral Virgen de Guadalupe, una marcha que estamos pidiendo por una reforma migratoria. Estamos pidiendo que los republicanos y los demócratas apoyen este cambio y cambiamos el tema del odio, la división que estamos viendo que viene de la Casa Blanca y de elementos de la extrema derecha, que todos los inmigrantes son miembros del tren de agua o son del cartel, cuando la mayoría pagan impuestos, tienen familias, van a la iglesia y solamente quieren una oportunidad al sueño americano. So, esta marcha va a estar abierta a todos a la 1 de la tarde en la Virgen de Guadalupe Catedral en Ross Avenue. Vamos a tener seguridad y vamos a tener todo listo para que toda la gente pueda expresar su voz y no tener miedo. Gracias. At this time, I'd like to introduce Peter Johnson, who's another co-organizer of the march.
First and foremost, thank God for this morning, and thank you, my friend Domingo Garcia, for being wise enough and courageous enough to make a stand against the neurosis that's coming out of Washington called Donald Trump. My people, African Americans, faced the realities of America tearing our families apart, taking the mother and selling her to Mississippi, taking the father and selling him to Arkansas, and splitting up the children. America is doing this again with Spanish-speaking families, tearing families apart, taking the father or the mother and shipping them to Mexico or to South America, destroying families again. Those of us who believe in the sacredness of families must make a stand against what America is doing to families. I'm here to support my friend Domingo Garcia, but to say to Washington and to Donald Trump, hell no, we will keep families together. Thank you.
Next is Hector Flores, another co-organizer and in charge of security for the march and the rally at Dallas City Hall.
Good afternoon, everybody. It's a pleasure to be here. We have been developing the plans for this march for the last 30, 40 days. We have been in contact with all the local agencies, the police department, the sheriff's department, the FBI, and also we have communicated with staff from Homeland Security and other federal agencies that may happen to visit us while we're having this march. We do expect a big crowd. We do have members of the LULAC organization and others who are volunteers that are going to make sure that we have no incidents whatsoever as we proceed from Guadalupe Cathedral at 1 o'clock on Sunday. We have approximately 25 captains, peacemakers, and they will have under them 5 to 10 other people to make sure that there's no confrontations whatsoever. In the past, when we've had these marches, we always work hand in hand with law enforcement agencies to make sure that we want them to be present and that they be there in the event that something happens, that they can enforce the law. We are the ones that have actually been able to get a permit and met all the requirements to be able to have this march. So everybody that is welcome, who's willing to be there and be part of this peaceful march. And if they're not, they also will be escorted out of the lines as we proceed down to City Hall. The march we expect will be about maybe 45 minutes to an hour and 15 minutes, our march, depending on our numbers. The numbers we estimate are at the minimum 10,000 people or more. And we have taken all the precautions to make sure that everybody is safe and secure. Not only the marchers, but even those that are counter-protesters, and particularly the law enforcement people that will be assisting us to keep peace in the valley.
Next, the logistics coordinator, Rafael Luna, who is being in charge of we're going to have a rally at Dallas City Hall Plaza. We're going to have a stage, and if you want to go ahead, give some details.
Yo vengo a darles a todos una invitación para que nos vengan a la marcha que vamos a tener mañana a la 1 de la tarde en la Catedral. Lo que yo estoy haciendo, estoy coordinando todo lo que va a hacer en el municipio, en el City Hall Plaza, en la plaza del municipio. Los invitamos a todos porque vamos a tener discursos muy importantes, información acerca de la reforma de inmigración. Tenemos seguridad, vamos a tener mucha gente ahí de todos los países. Queremos que todos se participen y vengan y estén ahí presentes. Mi nombre es Rafael Luna y los invito a todos mañana a la gran Mega Marcha de 2025, empezando en la Catedral a la 1 de la tarde. Gracias.
Okay. Next is Dominic Alexander with the Next Generation Network.
Hello, y'all. I'm Minister Dominic Alexander, president of the Next Generation Action Network, and we are here because of what we've been able to see in these last couple of weeks. Our heart goes extended to the people who family have sacrificed for their children to go to the best universities in our country, only to see their child be yet ripped off of the street like they are a murderer. We stand for those children that are 4.0 GPA, these brilliant students that could have went to school or anywhere in this country. We stand today because we know that there is a generation inside of our school district right now in Dallas ISD that is living in fear for their life, fear for their parents. And yet the Next Generation Action Network says that we are not going to stand by and not give a voice. We want to thank the team and everybody, the logistics, the safety, the communication team. This is not just one person's job. This is a community, a rainbow coalition of justice that comes together and say enough is enough. This is not our first rodeo of standing up against this type of hypocrisy, but yet at the end of the day, what we will not do is stand down to yet a man that is yet reaping tyranny through our community. And I'm so glad that this coalition of justice, these people that I've known for so long now, are continuing to make sure that the people who live in fear has a voice. And I hope that everybody, whether you black, blue, green, or Artesian tree, I hope that I see you out there at the City Hall Plaza, because we stand, because if you really truly understand the history of our country, a country of immigration, if you fully understand the entire Latin diaspora and the African diaspora, you will understand that this fight right here is not just a fight for the Latino community. This is a fight for everybody, no matter what color you are, or sex, or gender. I hope that you are out there tomorrow to stand in solidarity.
Thank you. Next, we have Jasmine Flores, who is our Director of Communications for the Mega Marcha 25.
I stand before you as a first-generation Salvadoreña Americana. My name is Jasmine Flores. I am so proud to stand up here with these community leaders. On behalf of our immigrant community, I ask that you join us tomorrow, March the 30th, at 1 o'clock in downtown Dallas at the Cathedral de Guadalupe. We are doing this because we want to show not only does our community have buying power, we have mass numbers here in not just Dallas County, not just Dallas, North Texas, but in all of this country. We also have voting power, and we need to be able to hold our elected officials accountable for some of the decisions that have been made that have put our communities in the place where we're at right now as well. So if you, as Mr. Dominique said, regardless of your ethnicity, regardless of your gender, we ask that you just join us, be our ally, wear white tomorrow, bring your American flag, and show in unity in a peaceful way that we are all Americans. We are all here. We're here to stay. And we're here just to show them that we are peaceful and we have a lot of contributions and value that we're adding to this society. So we will see you all tomorrow. Thank you.
Next we have Jose.
In Spanish? In Spanish. Say it in
¿Lo puede decir en español?
Okay,
Say it in
¿sí?
Spanish.
Mi nombre es Yasmín Flores. Yo estoy orgullosamente aquí parada con todos estos líderes comunitarios. Estamos aquí porque estamos organizando una marcha mañana, el 30 de marzo, a la 1 en la Catedral de Guadalupe. Vamos a marchar por nuestra gente. Vamos a marchar por los inmigrantes y por todos los que nosotros sabemos que son trabajadores, que estamos contribuyendo bastante valor en este país, en esta ciudad y en este estado. Nosotros tenemos mucho valor, igual poder monetario, pero también poder de votantes. Nosotros necesitamos asegurar de que ellos oigan nuestra voz y mañana tenemos la oportunidad de que ellos nos oigan y vean cuántos de nosotros hay aquí y tenemos que exigir que nos escuchen. Así es que los vemos mañana a la 1 de la tarde.
El que sigue es José Flores, también uno de los organizadores de la marcha, Mega Marcha, y que estaba con nosotros en 2006.
Flores.
Buenas tardes, mi nombre es José Luis Flores, soy activista comunitario y estoy invitando a la comunidad inmigrante para que el día de mañana una vez más salgamos a marchar y a protestar y a exigir una reforma migratoria. El día de mañana tenemos cita todos, es una invitación general. Obviamente la gente que está afectada directamente es la comunidad inmigrante, pero también queremos ver mañana en la marcha a la señora ama de casa que le da las llaves a la señora inmigrante para que limpie su casa. Queremos ver a la patrona de la casa que invita a una mujer inmigrante a que haga los alimentos que le dan a su familia. Queremos ver a los patrones de las fábricas que contratan inmigrantes para producir sus productos. Queremos ver a los jefes de los jornaleros. Queremos ver a los patrones de las construcciones de las carreteras. Queremos verlos a todos. Esta invitación es en general y es en un lugar que es conocido para nosotros. Es de la Catedral de Guadalupe al Quirijo. Digo que es un lugar conocido para nosotros porque los migrantes fuimos los que construimos este país, esas carreteras y esos edificios, con nuestras manos y con nuestra sangre. Mañana vamos a disfrutar de la primera enmienda que nos da la oportunidad de manifestarnos en este país y vamos a demostrarle también al gobierno que una vez más que somos gente valiosa. Andan por ahí el gobierno exigiendo que nos inscribamos en una lista, según ellos, muy larga, de millones y algo. Yo pienso que la lista es menos de la mitad y tal vez menos de la mitad, pero mañana tenemos una cita ahí con ellos. Ahí los esperamos para que nos cuenten. Ahí van a estar las que limpian la casa, ahí van a estar los que levantan la fruta, van a estar las que cuidan los niños, van a estar todas las personas trabajadoras inmigrantes que venimos a enriquecer a este país. Tienen la idea también de investigar a los migrantes en el IRS. ¿Qué van a encontrar ahí? Pues que somos los migrantes los que aportamos, los migrantes indocumentados, más de 800,000 millones de dólares por año. ¿Los quieren encontrar? Esos somos. Mañana ahí nos vemos. Gracias.
All right. Next is Hilda Duarte, Lulac Champlain.
Hola, mi nombre es Hilda Duarte, soy capellana nacional de LULAC. Soy última hoy, pero Dios es primero. Dios con nosotros, nadie podrá contra nosotros. Queremos invitar al público que vaya y que vaya sin temor. Tenemos el apoyo del FBI, de los concejales, los sheriffes y los policías que están ahí para protegernos. No va a haber ningún problema. Hemos tenido 2 marchas previas en 2006 y 2017 y no hemos tenido ningún incidente. Los invitamos que se vistan de blanco para mostrar la paz y que vamos a hacer algo en paz. También les pedimos que traigan sus banderas americanas porque estamos luchando para ser ciudadanos a los inmigrantes. Thank you. My name is Hilda Duarte. I'm the LULAC chaplain. I am here to say I may be last today, but God is always first. If God is with us, nobody can be against us. And we invite the whole public to come and join us because We're going to be marching in peace for everybody. We are all immigrants, and we have all given something to this country. We will have the support of the FBI, the police department, the sheriffs, and the constables. Will be protected. No one should stay away because of fear. We do ask that you bring your white shirts in sign of peace and United States flags, because we're fighting for you to become a U.S. citizen. Thank you.
Rene Dos Santos? You sure? Okay, that's it. That's the end. We will, for more information regarding the Mega Marcha 2025, we have a website at Mega Marcha 2025. The route of the march, which starts at the Virgen de Guadalupe all the way to Dallas City Hall, is on there. The do's and don'ts, where you can park. Parking may be an issue tomorrow, especially we have thousands of people show up. So we're asking people to take mass transit, use DART. We will have buses that will be picking people up. That system is also in our Mega Marcha 2025 app or website. And we have been communicating extensively, and we do expect a fairly large turnout. Looks like we're going to have a nice day tomorrow. Hopefully the rain stays away. And we're going to have a great march and rally. We have multiple speakers coming: State Senator Royce West, Congresswoman Julia Johnson, State Representative Rafael Anchia, Councilmember Jaime Resendez. We are going to have religious leaders, rabbis, imams. The Bishop of the Methodist Church will be there. We have a collage of speakers that will reflect America. And what this says right here is que we are America. We are the USA.
Our attorneys will be there present too, Domingo.
Okay. All right, thank y'all. Gracias.
Lo de la transportación, ¿cómo va a ser la logística de eso?
Estamos pidiendo que todos vayan en DART, porque va a haber, si tenemos miles de personas, va a haber problemas con el estacionamiento. Tenemos estacionamiento ahí el domingo, pero si se llena, entonces estamos pidiendo que tomen el DART para llegar allí. Y también vamos a tener camiones en 5 locaciones que van a ir y levantar gente de parte de, y esas locaciones están en el website. Si van a Mega Marcha 2025, yo sé que Adamson High School, North Dallas High School, ¿cuál es la otra? Grand Prairie, Arlington, y son 5 lugares donde tenemos camiones que van a levantar gente y los traerlos a la marcha y ahí regresarlos. Okay, thank you. All right, thank you.
Go back to work.